we go. Yeah, we're back live, ladies and gentlemen. We're back live. No sé qué pasó por ahí, pero se fue la señal porque these guys wanted to take a break to eat a couple of the hot dogs. And what did we figure out que se llaman esos?
Buñuelos with a B.
I never heard of them. Never. I mean, I've seen them, yeah, but I always thought it was with a G. Pero we got otra vez con nosotros. Se fue la señal un ratico. It went away, but a little bit. We got it back, but we got Mr. Pete Vela. Mr. Pete, welcome back to the show, man.
Man, I thought you cut me off. I said I'm fired already.
no comites in the because we
you know why we got off?
Why is that?
Y'all got cut off because y'all didn't share no hot dogs, man.
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's what I told with these guys, ya ves? La mala suerte. He's like, yeah, we're gonna cut you out. You don't want to share those hot dogs, and yeah, that's exactly what happened, man. So
cut
Pete,
me off, man. Yes, sir.
So Pete, which one from the Sombra songs? Because ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Pete Vela, and he's got his own band también, but he also plays with La Sombra and a great killer accordion player. Which one is your favorite song de La Sombra you start playing that gets you right in the mood? You're like, yeah, this is the song I've been waiting to play.
Shoot, there's a bunch of them, bro. I mean, I like Prieta. I like Virgencita de San Juan. I like Moño Colorado. I like the new one that we just released too, Cariño Santo. I like that one too. There's a bunch that we play. When we go back to our old school stuff, you know, Promesas, Mi Güerita Coca-Cola. I mean, the whole, I like the whole set, man. You know what? That's stuff that I listened to before I even got into the band, man.
And when you recorded with them, this new album that they're working on, did you have something to do with that? Did you lay down the accordion or a couple of sounds at you with the new album that they got going on that they could have released in?
Yeah, we did some vocals. Yeah, we did some vocals and some background vocals and some accordion on it too.
Oye, Espino, una pregunta. So when your music is used like on a platform, let's say Facebook, Instagram, and they use it for like a reel, do you get a notification that your song is being used?
I get a notification when it's doing really well. You know, like when I posted Para Bailar, the first 24 hours I already had over 280 views on it.
Really?
So that was really pretty cool. You know, I posted it one night when I went to bed, and then the next morning, you know, I already had a notification that saying, you know, it's over 200 views, which is good, which is very good. It's doing better than Una Probadita. Una Probadita is very good too. You know, I'm real proud of those songs. And the other one that I recorded before those two, La Primera Vez, that's a song I wrote too. That's Una Ranchera accordion. It's accordion. So that one didn't do as well as the ones that are out right now, Una Probadita and Para Bailar. But man, but now people are starting to know a lot more about what I'm doing now, you know. And a lot of it is because of the platform of La Sombra too, because Tony pushes me and pushes me to be better, you know, every time we play. And Tony's a man, that's about to. You know, you never know what's gonna come out of his mouth, man, because he puts me on. You know this, Carlos, man. He put me on the spot over there too, man. He put me on the spot, and you never know what this guy's gonna go. And I have to be ready, bro. I have to be ready.
Is he real demanding? Does he get demanding sometimes? Perfectionist or
discipline, or no?
Yeah, he's a perfectionist. He likes stuff done right, and rightfully so, because I don't, and I practice a lot of La Sombra stuff. And I practice a lot of my stuff, and I want it to be right, you know. I want it to be right, and then we'll go and say we'll go rehearse with La Sombra right quick. Luego me dice Tony, no, I want you to play it like this. I said, man, I've been practicing like that for 2-3 weeks. Y ya me lo vas a cambiar. But it's all good. He challenges you that way, and he only makes you better, man. I'm a better musician now than I was, you know.
Pero you are the songwriter, no? But for your songs, you are the songwriter.
Una Probadita was ¿cómo se llama? That one was written by Tony and Marco. Para Bailar, that one was written by Tony and Marco. La Primera Vez, that was all me.
You wrote the
And
third song.
I got some more stuff. I got some more stuff that I've written, and I talked to Tony a couple of days ago, and well, yesterday I talked to him yesterday, and I told him I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve right quick, and he goes, well, let's do them. It's very rare that he tells me no, unless he totally disagrees, but he's always open to with my ideas and stuff that I do. When I first got in La Sombra, I wouldn't move too much because I was, a little shy. Luego las regañadas que me daba Bobby. You're in the front, bro. You gotta move. You gotta do something. You can't just stand there and just play, man. He goes, you gotta entertain the people. They came over here to see us, and rightfully so. They've opened up that door for me, man. Y estoy muy agradecido con ellos.
¿Y tú vas para San Antonio to record live with Tony, or you do it from Houston?
No, I go straight to San Antonio because it's better doing it with him in the studio, because I may go with an idea, and then once we start recording, everything changes. I may think of another idea. Cambia. Yeah. No, I do too. I mean, it's not all because of Tony. Tony gives me the ideas, and he tells me, look, do it the way that you want to do it for right now, and I'll tell you if it'll work or not. And then
I see in some of the presentations of the song, y'all put some like rock and roll intros in there sometimes. I seen a video. I can't remember what was the name of the song, but it was like a famous rock and roll song, and you guys did the intro to it before you actually went into your own set.
On which one? On La Sombra's set or?
Yeah, on La Sombra set. I saw that you guys had like some rock and roll stuff on there. No me acuerdo si era like Van Halen or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
You never know what we're gonna do, bro. I mean, that's every show's different. Every show's different with these guys, and that's why I love it, man. Because we may have a song list, and we already know the song list, and then Tony change. No, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna do this here, and you only have say 10 seconds when he tells you this.
So te las cambia? Te las cambia on the spot?
Yes, sir.
So you better know the music, no?
You better know the music, and you better be ready, because that's what's made him so good, man. That's what these platinum records that he has and these gold albums he has. He's Tony's the man. And Tony and his brother Cruz is another icon, and Gavino's just the cherry on top, bro.
So when promoting your songs, do you think it's a good idea to hit up radio stations, or nomás es fácil just to send them and email them, give them a call, or do you think it's better face to face, or did that stop because maybe sometimes they don't let you in the building, or what's a good way to promote your music?
Well, in my opinion, doing stuff like this with you guys, with podcasts, because I think once this is over, I can share it with somebody or something. Maybe I can share with somebody.
Sure.
And you start knowing. I learned about you guys, and you guys learn about me. I know Carlos, but I didn't get a chance to have a sit down discussion with him. He doesn't know me as much, because I've heard nothing but good things about him. But I saw him because when we went there, he treated us well.
I'll tell you the bad things later.
Te los mando por email.
But it's like an intimate conversation. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot better for me to do this than go to an actual radio station, and they're gonna play. Yeah, that's cool. They play my music and everything, but now I can actually tell you stories, and you guys can tell me stories of how things, how you guys started and how I started. And how proud I am of people like you guys that are taking the time and spending the money for all these expensive cameras, expensive equipment, just to keep La Onda going. That's to me, that's where it's at, man. And I applaud you guys for doing that, man. You guys are awesome, especially in Florida. Está cabrón in Florida, bro.
Yeah.
And my hometown, bro. Shoot, I'm ready to go back, bro. I mean, next time I go back, I want to sit down and interview with you guys,
Yeah, because the good thing over there in Texas, I mean, you got all the bands, como quien dice, right next door or an hour away, 30 minutes away, lo que sea, and they can come into your podcast and do everything. We have to do it aquí live via camera, via satellite feed, but still, it's a good way to communicate and keep engaging. Have you ever seen the movie That Thing You Do? It's called Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. He recorded.
Oh yes.
Okay, when
that's a good movie. I like it.
when the band goes to go do the interview, they fly out to this fucking radio station. Y oh man, we're gonna be on the radio station. Y tal el pinche guy. Yeah, in just a couple of seconds, we're gonna have the band ahí con ustedes. All right. Y luego se preparan. So, how do you guys feel today? We feel good. Thank you. Thank you guys. Just leave the headphones. That was it.
They
Leave
made
the
it.
headphones. Ponle. Leave the headphones.
They made it.
That was crazy.
They
That
don't
was a
tell them
good
how long it's
movie.
gonna be the interview, no?
That was a good movie, man. Just deja los headphones ahí, no lo mueve.
I'll probably watch that movie about 10 times. That was one of my favorite movies when it first came out.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
good.
band movie. If people get the time and they like watching band movies, that's a badass band movie. Quick ascent to the top and a quick fall to the ground. You know, it's a crazy movie, but it was awesome. Just esa pinche parte it always kills me. They go to the radio station thinking they're gonna do like an hour-long interview. The guy's like, "How you guys doing? We're doing good. Thank you." Leave the headphones.
Oye, Pete, but if your music picks up con tu grupo, you might have to tell Tony, hey, I just can't help you with that. They made gigs, man. How's that sound like?
You know what? And knowing Tony the way that I know him, you know what he would say? He would say, "That's fine. Go kick ass. Go do your thing."
And then as
And
you're walking
'cause
out, he'll be
Tony's
like,
not like that
"Traitor."
because he knows. No, I mean, I'm sure that because he knows I'm dependable. I've
Yeah.
been there. I love to go to Vegas, man, and I'll prove to him one day. I was gonna go to Vegas with my wife, and then he calls me and goes, "Hey, bro, we got a gig. We're playing with. Who did we play with? Oh, we played with Los Chamacos and Fama and Bryan College Station here in Texas." And I said, "Tony, I'm going to Vegas, bro." And he goes, "Well, you can't change your flight."
Ah, shit.
So you went to
And,
Vegas. So you went to Vegas.
Yeah, and see, my brother-in-law and they were gonna go. So I told my wife, I said, "You know what? Well, I'm gonna change my flight. I gotta do this gig with somebody. You go ahead and go and you meet your brother over there, and I'll see you guys when I get over there." So I ended up doing the gig with La Sombra, and I came home. Bryan College Station is like 2 hours from my house. So I came home. I slept like 30 minutes. I went straight to the airport, and I was in Vegas by 7 a.m.
Oh, nice.
So I was cansado, bro, but I was there. Once I get to Vegas, I'm not tired no more.
You're not
Everything
tired
Yeah,
changes.
se levantó el sueño. They hit up the casinos y todo eso, se levantó el sueño.
The life,
But,
man. Oye, los chamacos vienen para acá. Los chamacos are here. They play Lola's on Saturday night.
Hugo's a good friend of mine. I was just with Hugo last week.
See?
Yeah, I was with Hugo last week. Yeah, Hugo Moreno, the accordion player for Los Chamacos. He's another really good friend of
Killer
mine.
accordion
and
player, yeah.
awesome accordion player, man. He's
Yeah.
great, man. And
Vienen para acá.
And,
Vienen para acá.
they're gonna do good, bro. They're gonna do good because that's a really good band, and Hugo's excellent, man. I mean, when we played with him and Brian, and then now we're good bud, man. We hang out sometimes, I tell, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" No, but he lives in Diboll, which is about 2 hours from Houston, but he comes and he comes to Houston often because they play here often. The Chamacos play here often, and he comes to Houston and he calls me, "Hey, bro, we're gonna be here. Can you come down and stuff?" Or I'll go watch him play, or we'll hook up, before the gig or the next day after the gig. We'll hook up and have a couple of what y'all are drinking right there.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
Sour water. This is sour water. Living sour water.
Como dijeron en Shawshank Redemption, y'all watch that, right?
Yeah.
Have a couple of subs.
Hey, so where do you see yourself next year, man? With all this stuff's going on with the new music, your own group, yeah. So where do you see yourself like next year, around this time?
Primero Dios, hopefully, playing more with my band too. I mean, I still want to be a part of La Sombra because that's when I say that's my band, those are my guys. That what I mean by that is that's my family.
Yeah.
But without Tony's help, I probably wouldn't get that much recognition, like I do now, because people look at me gusta me is that when I go to the gigs, people already know my name. They already know some of my music. When we went to Monterrey, bro, there's people coming up to me. I had no idea who they were, and it gives you some kind of, it gives you some kind of joy, some kind of pride that you're doing something that somebody's actually paying attention to what you're doing. And actually, I met, some of the guys over there, like Poder del Norte, all those Juan P. Moreno, all those guys. We were all in one room, man. We were all talking about music. It was excellent, bro. I will never forget that. And Tony just walking around like nothing. Tony's Tony. He's been through this thousands of times, bro. So
yeah, so you still fan out, when you see the
you're like the rookie. You're like the rookie.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, Bobby called me rookie one time, man.
Yeah.
Hey, rookie, Bobby, our bass player, he called me rookie. Hey, you're the rookie of the band. You gotta go get us the beer. I said, what?
Oh yeah, you gotta go through the hazing process.
Hey, bro, but yo le digo, I'm gonna go tell Tony. I thought you want me to go get beer for you. He goes, you wouldn't do that? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, but we don't drink on stage or anything. We keep it all professional. After the gig is otra cosa.
Yeah, that's where the wild child comes out after the gig. Like now we can stretch our legs. Oh yeah, where can people reach you if they want to reach you, man, for a gig or an appearance? Or something?
They can reach me on Facebook under Pete Vela y Grupo Animo. My phone number is always out there, 832-368-6417. It's on Facebook. That's where they can reach me, or they can reach me directly or text me, or they can even call Tony. I mean, Tony will contact me too. Because Tony had made a poster for us, not a poster, but a post, and he had his number on there too. So they can even call Tony if they want, and Tony will contact me, and he'll call me or something. But real quick, on Friday of something next Halloween night, we're gonna be here in Houston. At used to be the Knights of Columbus, 420 Telephone Road, with special guest. I'm in with Madison Polido. She's gonna be playing with my band, and Stevie Ochoa, and a master guitarist who I got much respect for him. I've known Stevie over 40 years, man.
Oh wow!
And he's a great guy, and you hear this guy jam, man. Every Santana, Jimi Hendrix song, this guy knows them, man. So we put everything together, and se va a hacer un caldo, pero con madre, bro. It's gonna be good.
The music is great, man. So like I said, I heard your music, really good music, and you got a whole bunch of music there also on YouTube that people can go and check out. Now I know you got those singles, but do you have an actual album completo done, or just those a few singles that we've seen?
I have enough material to do an album, but a lot of people right now, there's actually it's como I don't think it's there to do a whole album. You know what I mean? As far as I'm there to do the whole album. If I want to, like Tony we just released this album, but Tony's had that for a long time. We're just waiting to release it. But I have enough material to do a whole album. I'm just not ready to go that route, because everybody in the world is just right now. It's better in single. Now if we were back in the CD days, I probably would have already had like.
Well, you have to.
You're absolutely right. I think times did change where people are just releasing singles now. Like back in the day, que nomás era just one song, and then it turned to, oh no, well, you got to release 12 songs, and now I think it's gone back to just one song, canción por canción. And sometimes it's even better that way, because you release a whole 12 CD album, and then people are just going to pick one or two, but not really pay attention to all the other ones. But now if you release one by one, they have to listen to that song, because that's the only one you release. So they got to pay more attention to it. So I think it's better that way. Yeah.
My next single is already done.
Yeah, make sure you send it our way, man. Make sure you send it to us.
When are you releasing it?
Well, I'm gonna wait a little bit, because Para Bailar just barely came out.
Yeah, it's
like
still hot.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and it's doing really well. And I'll probably, I don't know, maybe about 4 to 6 months, depending on where this song takes us. You know what I mean? Because I wanna take my band, like, to different other places. And I was talking with Tony about this last night. He goes, "Hey man, the best place that you can hit is Monterrey. That's the best part that you can hit right there, because allá te conocen la música, bro. I mean, you can. if I go over there and they're playing the song, bro, I can stop singing and they're singing it. They know it word by word.
Wow.
You know, that's the way Monterrey is, man. That's that kind of that they're really, really Tejanos over there, bro, that really love the music. You know, a lot of guys from here, Houston, go over there. David Olivares, a bunch of those guys, David Olivares lives here, is a friend of mine too. And Carlos from Grupo Nagami, they go over there and they kick butt, man. And that's what I want to do too, and I have the guys to do it. I have all the guys to do it. We have the talent to do it. It's just getting promotions and getting like this song is Para Bailar is really, hopefully it takes off pretty good. And I told Tony, I said, hey, you're gonna come with me because actually the keyboard player on that song is Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony's the keyboard player.
Tony played the keys. He's got you hear me on that song when I say Tony G, fire up them keys.
Orale.
And that's Tony. Tony's an excellent musician, bro. Excellent musician.
Well, ya sabes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to YouTube Music or any platform where all the digital music is and go check out that song, Mr. Pete Vela y su grupo Animo, and make sure the people that are in the Houston area to go see him live ahí in Houston, man.
Yes, sir. On the 31st, we'll be at the KC Hall, 420 Telephone Road. It's gonna be a big old Halloween party. There's gonna what is it? Contest, el más feo y el más bonito and all that.
Dile Tony que no vaya, lo va a ganar.
Yeah, with our special guest Madison Pulido. Madison is an excellent young artist that's really doing really well right now, and I'm looking forward to that, to share the same stage with her and for me playing accordion for her también. She's gonna be playing with my band, but that's fine. Madison is she has her talent, and we all love her for that. And she's the sweetest, humblest little. I call her a little girl because she's younger than me.
Yeah.
A young lady that she's really coming along very well. I'm really proud of her.
All right, man. We appreciate you stopping by, man. Ya sabes, tienes la invitación, and we got to make it so you can come back, and that way you just don't got to see all this food that we had here, but you can come check it out. Ya sabes, siempre está la invitación here at Lola's.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I need to go catch a Bucks game, man, and then I'll call you guys up, and then we'll have a sit down, and we'll do
for sure.
We'll do a sit down one because I'm actually planning to go to Tampa and catch a game this year before the season's over. But I'll keep you guys informed, and primero Dios, everything goes well, we can hook up and we can go over there and eat with you guys and have an awesome time.
Dale. Yeah, for sure. Right. Let's catch up, and good luck to you, man. Looks like you're doing well.
Thank you guys, and thank you all the people in Tampa, Riverside, Sarasota, all those surrounding areas that keep on listening to these guys, and you guys are doing very well. I'm very proud of what you guys are doing, and keep it up. You've always got my support. If you need me for something, just call me. You got my number. You know where to find me, and I'll be there for you guys for sure.
Thank you, Pete. Gracias.
Thank you, Pete.
De nada.
Salud.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you heard it, Mr. Pete Vela. Muchas gracias, and make sure that you go check out his music on. I heard it on YouTube Music. That's where I heard it at. But you guys can check it out everywhere. Yeah, we do. I played it on my remix show, so I definitely want to go check that out, man. Pero también tenemos por acá el compadre que anda por acá y set up a whole bunch of the equipment that we got here. That's why it all messed up. Pero no, just playing. No. What happened was I thought this thing was charging. Y como te dije, a veces I look at this thing and it's at 5%, and I'm like, damn, this thing's been going forever. Pero hoy se cansó, and he's like, I'm dead today. So, and then I brought the wrong charger because I'm building a little box for it. So yeah, but anyways, it happens. But
it was our first practice run, and we had to improvise.
The only, like you even said it, the only way to find out if something's gonna mess up is that it messes up.
Yeah. To be honest, that was the only way we were gonna figure out if we had everything or not. So.
Yeah, no, man. But I appreciate you coming out, man, and you had us at your house yesterday, and I got to see your studio, man. So I always heard you talk about the studio, but never actually saw it. And I'm estaba con madres el studio.
Andamos, I mean, I built it during COVID, so ahí andamos. We work on it a little bit every week, otro poquito y otro poquito. So.
And you were telling me about the people that you had there at your studio. Who'd you have there?
Saludos to everybody who's come and hanged out at the studio. Starting first and foremost, Grupo Sencillo.
Yeah.
I mean, the good friends, Grupo Sencillo.
Yeah.
But Macizo was there for 11 days. Shout out to them guys. Palomino was there for 4 days. Mario Marichelar was there for about 2 weeks.
Y ahí nomás le ventas un air mattress ahí, ponte.
Sometimes sí, no. True story, los de Nagami. They stayed y pues vinieron bastante. They had some roadies and stuff with them.
Yeah.
Y les compro un air mattress, to make sure we had enough mattresses. Y pues we ended up using an air mattress in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
Y los guys in the morning, salgo and it was their first night. So salgo and we come out and están los guys riéndose. Les ¿qué les pasó? Dice, no, hombre, pues se ponchó la air mattress. Nos despertamos pito y pito, chocando los pitos. They were dying. Dice, no, se los ponchó esa medianoche. Nos quedamos ahí cara a cara.
Chinga, man, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but no, man, we've been lucky enough to have a lot of groups come by. La Mosca, Cartel de Nuevo León, he stayed there, for 2-3 weeks at a time. Salo Venegas, el del Periquito.
Yeah.
Es otro que viene frequently. At least, he comes and stays 2 weeks at a time. So es otro.
Oye, and when you have them there, ahí comen en tu casa or they
Hey, bro, we go eat, we go fishing, we go to the beach.
Can they cook?
Carne asada.
Can they cook?
We do.
Do
So the ones that mostly cook there, I'm gonna say, is the Cadetes de Raúl Medrano.
Oh, really?
Esos cargan una mecha, traen un RV malón y conectan y se hacen menudo y eso hacen pescado y eso hacen de todo. So it's been cool for me being able to hang out and meet those guys and drive them around and get to meet them.
Now, it's a cool studio, man. Like I said, I never been there, and you invited me a few times, pero I finally got a chance to go there. Y no me estaba con mal el studio, man. I really liked it.
Y pues ya los chivitos son una plus.
Sí, yeah, the Chivos, man. My son was going crazy, just chasing them all over the place.
Yeah, 11 chivos. Empezamos con 2. We bought them at the flea market. Oh, they're cute. Y que $125. Y que no.
¿Y ahora?
No, hombre, ya tengo 11 y están teniendo babies y no me la acabo. Y luego aparte son de esos. Them goats can escape from Alcatraz if they had to.
Ajá.
Hombre, para escapar son bien.
And then you gotta go chase them.
You gotta chase them down. The neighbors calling, hey, se escaparon y que todo.
Oye, ¿cómo se llama el Billy Goat? ¿Billy Goat?
El Billy, así se llama
Oh,
Billy.
Billy?
Bailey.
No, well, before we go, let's throw some shout outs.
Yeah, definitely.
Saludos to the people who were on here, watching our podcast. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't do it. November 1st, I got an event with Checo Velázquez, Su Revolución, Conjunto Crew at Dimensions. So, toda mi gente from Immokalee, Lehigh, Fort Myers, Naples, you can make it out there. We appreciate it.
And what date is that?
That's November 1st. This is Saturday.
November 1st, Saturday.
Saturday, November 1st.
Okay, so ya saben, ladies and gentlemen, go get tickets. Can they get tickets right now? Can they buy them pre-sale?
So we do have some pre-sale tickets for $25 if you send one of us a message, anybody in the band, or you can send us the Pink Panther message or myself at Exit 240.
Yeah.
And we can get you some tickets. And if you can't come and get them, let's say you're out there, we can at least put you on the list, and we'll honor the price at the door.
Dimensions wants to break the hand over there, huh?
So it was something that was offered to me. They said, hey, would you like to do something? We did the Bobby gig and it went good, and the people out there, responded. So we figured we take another shot at that area and see if it's gonna work for us.
Yeah, no, está bueno, man. So it's gonna be the Conjunto Crew and also Checo Velázquez and who else you said?
No, it's Conjunto Crew, Checo Velázquez, Su Revolución, and Pink Panther will be the DJ.
Okay, no, ya está, man.
We also got DJ Tommy. DJ Tommy will be there.
DJ
Also. DJ Tommy will be there too. So
that's a drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little drive for him, but we're trying to get some more exposure for some of the DJs that have really had our back. DJ Tommy's one of the ones that I started 4 years ago. El vato andaba al 100.
Wait, hablando de DJs, is there opportunities over there for like DJs, or they gotta wait for like a baile or something like that?
I think most people are looking for DJs that have a following. So to bring DJs from other places to places like that is hard because usually DJs, their following is local. They really don't have a following out of their main area. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why mainly the DJs don't travel too far.
Yeah, they stay local. They stay local for the most part.
Yeah. So I know your buddy won an award this week.
Win award, man.
What's
Look at those fake awards, man. Get out of here.
Come on, shout out DJ Aftermath, camarada.
Aftermath won an award, no?
Oh, Aftermath.
Yeah.
Oh no, if he wins an award, he deserves it. Yes. Whatever Aftermath
I don't know.
wins,
I
oh
see
no.
that they're posting that they're picking the best DJs.
Hey,
of
Devin,
Tejano
if you hear us, can you send us a picture? Send us a picture of that award.
If Devin won it, then yes, yes. Aftermath, yes.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think all that buzz is about? All them awards and the fake
No,
awards.
man, that's
and,
I hate to say it, all those awards. They're man. You get your grandma's cousin to make a couple of fake emails. You got to vote there, a couple of fake calls. You got man. All that's none of this. I don't think none of those Guadalupe. I hate to say it. I'm gonna say a few names. Guadalupe awards. Don't think so. I talked to the guy. I know who he is, and the way he told me his stuff was, I'm like, bro, that's a popularity contest, man. That's not no awards for no like a real musician or real DJ. You know what it reminds me of? What's that guy that builds the bikes? Jesse James.
oh yeah.
He's a badass builder, and he just wanted his respect. Like, dude, respect that I'm a badass builder, that I really get down and dirty and I really create these bikes. But they were like, he lost to these other people because they were more popular, not because they were better bike builders. And I think that's what it is, man. So I hate to say it, though.
Yeah, we definitely see a lot of people win that you're like, man, how did that person get?
Dude, I've never heard of you. I've
who
never
is this
heard of
person?
you. Who the hell is this guy? Like,
I guess it's kind of hard to take a list of, like, let's say 15 drummers, right? The best drummer of the year. Well, how do you quantify that, or how do you qualify to be the best drummer of the year?
Is just I think everybody has kind of their drummer that you know what I mean, and their musician that if you're a musician and you watch people, then you pick that person. So let's say I'm a bass player, I have my favorite bass player, and it might not be the same as another bass player. So like for me, the drums, there's a guy named Adrian Borrego. He was with Rebelión, then he was with Mia 22. Right now he's with Quinto Vuelo. I think that he's one of the top drummers. But if you put him next to some other Tejanos, if you ask a Tejano person, they're gonna tell you, you know what I mean? They're gonna give you other names of other drummers, people like Aaron Holler and stuff like that.
I would think
Joey Jams.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna go to those.
But I would think a drummer that's on a band that's actively playing. I think that drummer has to be good, otherwise he wouldn't be on that band. Right?
Not all drummers are good.
Really?
I'm just gonna be honest. Not all drummers are good. You got some that are over the top good. You got some that are good. Just
could like look, another award is the vocalist of the year. And you'll have like 15 of them. You know, just an example. How do you determine who's the best vocalist of the year?
I don't think that, like I say, I think everybody has their choice. I got friends who don't like female vocalists.
Because the Grammys, in order to win, I mean, you're voted by a panel, not by people.
Well, it's structure,
right?
And there's a criteria.
Because if it's people, they're going to vote for the popular one.
But there's a vetting process. So everybody submits their nomination packet, basically.
Yeah.
And they get weeded out, basically. Because they can only take so many to actually be nominated. So let's say, for instance, the top 6 get nominated.
Yeah.
And only one is going to win. So the top 6 will actually go, you know, to the actual Grammy Awards, and only one be selected. But there's probably 30.
Because also here's my thing. I think the one that you're talking about was the Guadalupe Awards that Aftermath won.
Was it Guadalupe?
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, but now here's my thing. When was registration? Did you hear about it?
No.
Neither did I.
No.
When was the actual award show? Did you hear about it?
No.
Neither did I. Your promotion sucks. I hate to tell you. Your promotion sucks. I didn't know about it. I didn't get time to add my submission because I would have smoked all.
No, and to be honest, so like me, I really don't follow all them award shows. I'm really not into it.
Yeah.
I only heard about the award show through the drama, through Facebook, or through other people saying, you know, this is fake, or I deserve to be on this.
My thing is,
when I think of awards, I think of a different perspective. different ways.
Gotta get closer. You're losing. We're losing.
Yeah, Adam, right?
Yeah.
I think of it like this because this is mostly military. This is my mindset going back into the military. Why were the awards? Okay, and the award, yes, it maybe an individual won it, but it was more recognition of bigger accomplishments that impacted a whole industry.
Yeah.
In other words, that award has to have an impact to the industry, and you just happen to be the one that contributed to that. And that's how that's what the award recognizes is what is it that you did that contributed to the industry? Because remember this award is for the industry or by the industry.
Well, I think there's a lot of factors, and that being said, vocalist is a little bit different area because he's made to be the star. The vocalist is supposed to be the star. But like, let's say any other musician. We were talking about drummers, so let's go to drummers. Un drummer puede ser el más, he can do the best hits and do everything a drummer can do. Loud as hell and pegarle a todo y hacer un big old show like bad as hell. Y se respeta. It's not like a painter. A painter comes and he's going to paint the best picture he can paint. A drummer's job is not to come and do everything that you know how to do and do it all fast because you drown out the music, you drown out the sound. So he can be the best drummer in the world and know how to do everything, but when it comes time to playing, if he's doing the wrong pisadas, or let's say a cadete song is played the way the cadetes play it. And if somebody comes in and plays it a different style,
it's not gonna work.
It's not working. And he could be the baddest drummer there is. It's just so un drummer es alguien que no tapa la música.
Yeah.
One is on beat. The time. If he can hit the time, then he got half the battle won. Second is donde van las pisadas. Do the pisadas where they come out clean and they're not tapando anybody else. I mean that's the best way I can put it for you. So there can be drummers that can do everything and they think they deserve the award because they're the best and I can do this and rolls and I can do this. But to be honest, that's not a good drummer. A drummer is somebody who can fall back and say, hey, I can play simple right now because they're singing or because this is the accordion's part or because this is the solo for the bajo part. But if you're trying to take over, then, you could be the baddest dude ever, but you don't deserve an award, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But going back, I think the purpose for the award is bigger than just individuals that get recognized. I think the reason for awards is to bring a level basically of spirit, a level of of belonging, right? That you belong to whether it be a culture. I mean, in this place is a culture, basically.
The thing that I think that more of these awards are popping up, like the Guadalupe Awards, if I'm not mistaken, the actual ascension of them was because a lot of bands felt outcasted from the Tejano Awards. They're like, well, they only got these main bands, and I'm going to say the main thing that they were saying, they're all Freddie Records bands, because at the time you had Solido, Elida, Signo. They're all Freddie Records band. Where the Conjunto Cats? Where's Conjunto Oro? All these other bands that were pegando at the time, they weren't there. So Guadalupe Awards said, hey, we're going to include a little bit more than what the Tejano Awards is including.
Yeah, I mean, I think also as well. I mean, even that award is structure, the Tejano Music Award. Even that one structure, you have to question yourself on this. Okay, overall, everybody has to question this. When you have one individual that wins for the last 20 years, and that individual has won 15 of those 20 years, either everybody else sucks, okay, or there's something wrong with the way they recognize or the way they vote or the way they.
And we know you're talking about Jay Perez.
No, well, I'm not mentioning names because maybe he was deserving, but on a bigger scale, you have to ask yourself: is it flawless?
Yeah.
Because if it is, then good job, right? And they're doing a good job. But if there's room for improvement, there's got to be some improvement there because there is absolutely no way you will win the lotto 15 or 20 years.
Pero that Guadalupe Awards, I would say this. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just I'm pointing out something that if you pay attention, Guadalupe Awards is a popularity contest, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to mention his name. We've already been through it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. This man won an award. Now, did he win it because he's the best DJ or he's a popular DJ? I'm going to tell you who won it by a popular DJ, and I'm going to tell you why. He can't mix for shit. And any DJ will tell you that this guy can't mix.
Say his name.
He knows who he is. He knows who he is. We've already had our conversations, but again, and the reason I'm not going to say his name because I'm not trying to throw him under the bus. I'm just saying, dude, you know you can't mix. Like you know you can't mix. But he's a popular kid. He's a popular guy, and that I give him credit for. He's a popular guy, well-liked guy. You know, where he goes, gente va, because they want to see him, and he's a popular guy.
Well, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I've met him a couple times.
Yeah, but you also have to understand too as
DJ,
well.
he just can't mix.
Hey, but you also have to understand something else. Also, is that we're as human beings, we're guilty of this. Is that when you see somebody always at the top, recognize and that individual is always at the top. What is it that everybody else is trying to do? Trying to get that person to basically commit some kind of flaw, basically, and pick those flaws that individual has.
Oh, I found his flaw.
No.
I found his flaw. I asked him to battle me. He said no.
You hold him on a pedestal.
He said no.
No, we hold him to a pedestal, but at the same time, somebody's trying to knock him down.
Yeah,
somebody's trying to be that individual or be the one that's getting recognized.
Y no se lo vamos a quitar. La neta, when they announce he's coming, gente va. Like I'm just being honest. I've seen him a couple of times at County Line. I do sound there.
Yeah.
So I've seen him a couple of times, and I know that people come specifically for
And by
him.
the way, there is a criteria that we use for, but there is a criteria that we use for performers, like musicians, groups. You know, they all want to come, and shoot, man, if it was free, yeah, everybody would come, all right? But the reality is, the question is always, well, how many will actually show up to see you perform?
Yeah. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's dollars. It's dollars.
No,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Gotta make dollars.
and I know we've talked about, we were talking about the award shows. I know we've talked about it, and we've said we wanted to do our own, and said like, why don't we just do it and do a Florida one and this and that? But if you think about it, it's not going to be that easy.
It's not going to be.
One is who from Florida can you say this is a good judge, and he can say who wins what. Name. Let's say name two people that you say I'm gonna put on this panel, and I trust them to be a judge. And for people that are watching, I would like them to give out names. Say, I think this person would be a good judge. I will tell you, I probably nominate one person, and that would be it, and only based off his experience. I'm not sure.
Now they have to be experienced in music.
In music, but they don't necessarily have to be musicians.
I know one.
So I'm gonna say, on a panel that I would like if we actually did it. DJ Moyo would probably be.
That's who I was gonna say.
DJ Moyo would be probably
else.
one of my top. Well, only because a lot of people respect him, and I think he'd be able to come and tell you, because he's done it to us. Hey, el grupo se oye mamalón, pero le falta esto, or if you guys did this, or you guys didn't do this, I think it will be better. So I think he would be one of the only people, I don't know too many much more, that a musician's gonna let him say, oh yeah, he can say that I'm good or I'm bad.
You know how I would put other than Moyo? Well, I don't know a person specifically, pero un promotor. Because ¿quién mueve las bandas? I hate to say the banda could be a great famous banda, great big old banda, but you need a promotor to put them on. He's the one that gathering the show, putting it all together. So a promoter would be a good idea to have as a judge, porque el promotor he's seen many bands and he knows like
experience.
Yeah, I'd say even like a radio producer, somebody who works behind the scenes, telling the radio station what music to put on. Yeah, I think somebody like that, but I don't necessarily.
Who's a programmer right now for a radio station? Do y'all know any?
Well, so like I say, I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be on the panel. I wouldn't want to be the ones to pick which grupos. What I'm too picky, and I'm looking for.
But you know what?
I know what I'm looking for.
But I think the process needs to be not too open. It has to be more.
So
you know what?
We had this conversation this week.
I don't think the process has to be in the open.
We had the conversation. What do you have to say you own a band?
The equipment.
like?
What do you have to have? To say you own a band?
Yeah. What do you have to be? What do you have to say you own a band?
Just have a
Equipment number one.
Just have an LLC. Let's just have an LLC. Say, listen, I have group or whatever it is, and it's incorporated. Now I owned it. I mean, legally.
In Florida, it's a little bit different. The game is different.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna run to Monterrey. You're gonna go to other people that got grupos, and they own sacos. They own vans. I mean, they own equipment. They own lights. They have employees. Like it runs different than what we're doing here.
So what do you need to own a band?
I don't know the answer to that question. I'm trying to figure it out because I see some people that own bands, and it's just them and their piano or them and I was like, okay.
Oh no, that's the employees. I mean, because if you think about it, musicians, musicians are employees. You could have more than one. You can have more than one that's ownership of the band, but the band you still have to run the business side to it. There's the operations.
If the band doesn't own any sound, the band doesn't own any band.
He doesn't have any.
The band doesn't own any suits. The band doesn't own any monitors.
It owns no assets.
I'm not saying own. I'm just saying there's certain things before you could call yourself, hey, I have a band.
Yeah.
I think there's certain things.
Yeah, I think equipment.
I guess to be considered serious.
Well, and that's what I mean. Yeah. So to be considered for these awards, you know, there's not that many bands that they can come to that level,
correct,
and compete at that level.
But that would be
there is some. But there is some.
Yeah.
But there's not many.
Joey, but that would be the filter, and that's the screening criteria.
And you can
say, you know what, they get gig for because you know this group, and when they show up, they're dressed and they're on time and they perform and they put on a show. And then you have somebody.
Guess what? My daughter was in 4th grade, and her school had a band that was called Modern Band, and they practiced and they were a band. They weren't that great, not at all, not even close to being good.
No,
But what I can tell you is
about
that's a band. So I'm talking to go to that award and somebody say, okay, they solely those in this category, and Joey Blowfish is in this category. If Joey doesn't have lights, if Joey doesn't have barely a channel, if Joey doesn't have any of the equipment, if Joey doesn't really have the stuff it takes for somebody to respect you as a band, then are you really a band?
No, I would say
but
no.
Remember, you also have those. You have those overnight success stories, though. They didn't have nothing today, and just one song
blew up, and then they got everything. Yeah,
but you can't
look at Frontera. Look at Frontera. Well, look at Frontera though. If you look at them, I guarantee you right now, what they have around, what's on the road, I bet you their sound today is not what their sound was 2 years ago.
Signo's a perfect example. His first album was good. His second album, Caminando, no pegó mucho. But once, I think it was Amor y Dolor came out, that Traté de Olvidarme, that's the one that took off for him. Yeah. And the equipment that they had wasn't all that good, to where he changed to the light show, and now he does like a whole setup show. I mean, that's one thing. But here's another thing. We're talking about an award show. Okay, if that's too hard to do, why not do a battle of the bands?
A battle of the bands?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. De todas las bandas aquí de Florida, you got a couple of bands here. That'd be nice to put them all together, do like an award show for the best one. And
I do agree that we should have something that recognizes. I think that we need to make it somehow where Texas watches us as much as we watch them. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I think that we need, but we can't complain when we're not competing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't complain when you're not competing.
You have a lot of the stuff that we would need. We need the cameras.
Yeah. So I see Sencillo.
Yeah.
Sencillo is probably, and I say a lot of Sencillo because Sencillo is a group that I've been with. I've went to gigs with them. I see the production that they take. I see what they do. And you ain't gonna compare somebody who has a whole team, a production team, a lighting team, a sound engineering team.
They're ready.
You can't compare that to somebody who comes and puts up 15 lights and it looks Mickey Mouse as hell. Like there's no way you can be in that same category without the equipment that you need to be in that category.
Yeah.
And you can rent sound, and I get all that. You don't have to own sound to have a band. That's not what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is there has to be some type of goal. So you can't say I've had this band and I've been playing for 20 years and you have nothing that a band's supposed to have. If anything, we just said it. Jesse Turner started with nothing. The first album, boom, se comenzó a levantar. Tú lo miras, él lleva todo su equipo. So
Yeah.
tiene que verse el desarrollo. You have to be able to see, okay, this dude, he started his band, but look, this is where he's at.
Right.
You can't be 20 years later and you still don't got your stuff together.
He's been
like, you can't call it, that's not success.
No.
As a band. Now, as a musician, it's otro pedo.
No, because I mean, there's that business side to it, and it probably has to do with like.
I just think that I own a band or we have a band or I have a band is used real loosely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who actually put a lot of money and sweat and tears into their band.
I think we should have a festival, an outside festival or something like that. How many bands are there here in Florida that you can think of right off the
So there is some talking between the músicos that we've been talking. I know I've talked to Invasión, Conjunto Crew, Huracán, Muro Norteño. So a lot of the groups that frequent the Exit 240, we've been talking about doing a posada this year.
Yeah.
Exit 240 posada and get together during Christmas and do something with the músicos where we all gonna get together. I know they were doing it in Naples a couple years back, and I think during COVID it kind of went away. But we've been talking about bringing it back. We really want to bring it back, and we want to get together. Like I say, I don't think the award show is so important as to the músicos being together and getting together and actually collabing and doing music together. I think right now too many people's trying to do their own thing, and if we pull together, I think we could accomplish a lot more. It just it's a lot of politics in the middle. Who's gonna get the money? Who's doing this?
Well,
who's
let
doing that?
me ask you something because you raise awards, right? And all this individuals and groups get recognized. What about the groups that get recognized? They even win an award, but they don't show up for the award.
Because one, I think they thought they weren't going to win. Number two, they didn't want to go there for free. Number three, they weren't going to miss a gig. You know what I mean? It benefited them more the gig than the award. What does that tell you? If they didn't go get the award, they're like, this gig is much more important to me than this award.
But if it's a Grammy, they're gonna show up.
Oh yeah, I mean that's not stupid.
So
But that's more exposure.
But it boils down to the award program itself. Is it legit? You know what I'm saying? Does it carry any weight? Because if you tell me I am a, and I don't want to mention those organizations, right? Because I don't want to discredit it. Because I think there's good in what they're doing. Maybe they just need to like structure in a way where it makes sense. But I think if we start getting too many awards, or too many organizations start doing multiple awards, I think you're eliminating really like the really good organizations that actually do real good awards and they have a good process to do.
Oh, I agree. I think that people are not so worried about winning an award anymore.
Yeah,
they understand that it's not talent or you know what I mean. I don't think talent is what gets you the award. I think it's like you say, popularity, money, promoting.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's what gets you the award. I don't necessarily.
Yeah,
but if that award enables your group to play at, I don't know, Madison Square Garden,
that'll be a Grammy,
right? But that's what I'm talking about, and I think that's what they look at. What in other words, what's going to happen? So what's the so what basically, like the so what factor? So if we win that award, so what? What does that mean to us? Nothing, because we got to go on the road, right? Yeah. Right. But if that gets you a bigger venue, now that's a bigger deal now, because now there's more money out there, more opportunities too as well, because more people will open the doors to you.
Yeah, because even just the name, just to say Grammy award-winning band, it's got a badass ring to it.
It is a big deal.
The Honda Music Award.
You can put that on any flyer and say, hey, this is a Grammy-winning artist. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal than just say, hey, this is so artist. Yeah. I mean, for promotion, it's a big deal.
But I always,
it matters how many tickets you can also.
I mean, I guess, but I don't really think it's. I mean, they don't even play that on TV.
Yeah,
the Spanish ones, they don't even run it on TV.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even run it on TV.
No, but they said they say the Spanish does, but the Tejano presentation does not make it.
They put Latin, but not over here.
Not the Tejano.
Yeah.
Apparently, they record it, but you can see the recorded version afterwards.
But you think about it, even Tejano Music Awards, like I said, I named the band, Conjunto Oro. I never saw them won a Tejano award or nominated, and at the time, they were pegando big time. There was nobody bigger than those guys at one time, and you never seen them somewhere. And then I'm like, nah, this got to be a sham. How come they're not there? Well, but who was?
Nobody nominated them.
No, but I mean,
but nobody nominated them.
In the defense of the awards, I mean, there has been.
Yeah, because you got to send in all your shit, right? You got to send in CDs.
Somebody's got to nominate
him. Yeah.
Somebody's got to nominate him.
No, but like, okay, so like El Plan won. Those dudes are bad, bro.
Yeah, they are.
On a musical level. So like a regular, like I say, on a regular fan level, you're not gonna know how bad they are.
But you have the
haters. But as a musician, you hear those cats. No, la música
but you have the hate. You have the haters says, well, they're not Tejanos. Why are they getting that award?
I think they are.
Why? They're not Tejanos. They're not from Texas. That is like the first. That's like the first critique I see. They're not Tejanos. They're not from Texas.
So again, if you're not from Texas, you're not Tejano. I don't believe that. I hate to say that. And
well, you're not playing. You can listen. You can be from Egypt and play Tejano music. There's a guy Papucci. He's Cuban. He's in Cuba. He can't come over here right now because of a visa status. He's playing Tejano music over there. You can play Tejano music, and you can be a Tejano artist. That doesn't require you to live, or it doesn't require you to be born in Texas.
Yeah.
You can be a country singer, a country star. You don't have to be born in Nashville.
The same thing they were saying about Eric Rimasore, because he was working with Jay Perez and did something with AJ Castillo, and they're like, oh, he's not Tejano because he was nominated too, and they're like, oh, he's not Tejano. I'm like, bro, he's combining sounds.
If you look at all those venues where they have Tejano music,
he's always there.
He's always there.
Yeah, always there.
So anyway,
yeah.
No more awards.
We need to do a festival.
I just think we get together and have a good time. I think the awards
puts
too much stress and makes it seem like there's different people on different levels. Like
Car show, festival, 7 bands, live, 3 DJs, Bad Boy, one of them. I think that'll be a badass show.
Nobody gets an award.
I'm sorry to say this, but Florida doesn't support their bands. If we brought 7 local bands. Yeah, I mean the people. I mean, do I think people will come? Yeah, but it won't be. They don't come out like that.
Florida don't support local bands.
Pues es que en Texas va chingo de gente porque vale $5 para entrar. Yo mean aquí.
So we make it $4.
Make it $4. Pues maybe.
So we'll be.
So I don't know if you remember. You remember they used to do the free one at the state fairgrounds. They used to do like what was it, La Ley, or one of them used to do like a free festival.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only way you're gonna get a packed crowd.
But it would be free because they have sponsors, so maybe that's something we need to do.
Like, yeah, you know, sponsors. If something like that would work, then I'm down for it. But having to charge the people to come and see the local bands, I would love to do some free event.
Yeah, but what if you make it free and nobody shows up?
Well, it'd be a good bring us down to earth. You know what I mean? Because we're doing something.
They tell you where you're at right now.
We're doing something and we think we're going somewhere, but si no llega nadie, ya sabemos que.
Hey, that new song's got thousands of views. You show up, nobody showed up.
Thank you to the 3 people watching. Appreciate you. One's on the couch over there watching from the couch.
We have a live audience. You know that.
Yeah, we got live audience.
Like here.
I just. You know, I think that there's a lot of awards talk right now, and I don't think, an award as somebody that is trying to get his label off the ground and trying to get people to, to have confidence in themselves. I would tell them don't pay attention to that crap. Be honest, don't pay attention to no awards. Don't pay attention to the haters. You keep staying in your lane and moving the way you move. I think them awards, if you never got one, don't feel bad. If you get one, pues bien. Y si nunca agarras, pues no hay pedo. You know what I mean? It's not for you.
We can do awards and give it to them.
That feels like a Special Olympics award, man.
No.
Pobrecito no ganó nada. Here you go, papá. Ahí te va algo. Everybody wins.
One step at a time.
Shout out to everybody who actually won an award at the Guadalupe Awards or whatever awards. Doesn't even matter. Again, we're only messing around. We're only talking shit. We know all these people, and of course we respect them all. Even the DJ I was talking about, I know who. Some people know what's up with that guy, but still. I respect him. I respect what he does. You got to respect the hustle at the end of the day. It's a hustle. You gotta respect the hustle. So I respect that 100%.
Yeah, we're all trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think, you know what I mean? That's respectable. Trying to
But-
get somewhere.
But when they say, oh, well, that's a Florida. Baby, I'm from Texas. I'm on Texas radio, San Angelo, Texas. Have the #1 show in San Angelo, Texas right now. And when the Guadalupe Awards, don't call me, not me, call them. You call me. You call Bad Boy. I'm not going to call you. That's when I think you're fake. So that's why I say Guadalupe Awards.
So you're trying to say that you
They didn't call me,
they
man.
didn't call you?
So have you been to San
They didn't
Angelo?
Tell me, man. Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
So I stayed there for 3 months a while back.
Hey, we drive by there.
What happened there? Or what? Yeah, you're
We
making it
got
sound like you got a flat tire there.
Well,
What? They
no,
kidnapped you?
no,
No, por malos pasos.
Ay, pues su chingada. Y en
Allá un rato.
3 días no me dejaban salir.
Saludos a Alfredo Cortés from San Angelo, Alfredo's Paleteria.
Oh,
Toda
yeah.
la familia Cortés.
Eh?
Yeah, man. We got some good friends out there, San Angelo. I got family
Yeah,
out
no,
there.
San Angelo, Texas is really nice, and they really embraced me ever since I've been with them, and I've been with them for a year and a half already. And no, me han tratado bien. They really take care of me on there on the radio and stuff like that, and a lot of fans support the show. And I appreciate everybody in San Angelo that keep on listening to my show. My show 3 to 7, Monday through Friday, and on Sunday I do the Barbacoa show from 10 to 12, puro conjunto, 10 to 12 on Sunday. So I want everybody to go check that show out, man.
So what do you do for Barbacoa? You actually outdoors doing it?
No, man, it's in the radio, man. What they call it, the producer, which is Jason Mesa, he's the one who named the show Barbacoa Sunday, and he asked me, "Do you want to do a Saturday show or a Sunday show?" I go, "Do Sunday, man. Saturday, shit, we get out of the club or."
And you do it like remote from your house, or you do it
remote from home? Yeah, remote from home. And I'm waiting to see, because I just took my vacation. I had never took a vacation before, so we just took one. And I'm thinking about taking one in March during the fanfare. And I'm thinking about going back to San Angelo and hopefully doing the show live from there, do a live gig. And they have the San Angelo Civic Hall, and they do shows there. And I've been talking to see if we could do a show there at San Angelo Hall. A ver qué se puede hacer.
Let me know, man. You stay with us. I go every year. I rent a Airbnb and I take 2-3 grupos go. I think last year fue Invasión, Huracán, and I had seen Aviso stay with us. So let me know. But fanfare, we don't miss it. We go every year.
Yeah. Hey, you travel with sound? You take sound with you or no?
We take only sound like when we get together at the hotels and we jam out. I take a little XR sound, but it's mainly for us. Just to
you
jam out.
don't.
I don't try to do too many gigs out there. No, man, we're on vacation and we try to have a blast.
Yeah,
I usually visit. So last time I went to fanfare, I booked tickets and I was supposed to be gone 5 days.
Yeah,
we spent 17 days. Me fui para Houston y allá me quedé unos días allá, and man, we had a blast. So.
Hey, we got Rogelio from Intenso with Intenso next week. Tuesday.
What is his name? Rogelio
Montes, no?
Campos.
Yeah.
So next week, the singer from Intenso is going to be with us next week, ladies and gentlemen. The singer from Intenso.
Guitar, man.
Yeah.
So
se va a tirar un palomazo ahí.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a good question for him. He gonna want to fight. He gonna want to fight when I ask him this question.
I think I know what it is. I know what it is.
He gonna. I'll guarantee you he remembers Ruskin.
Hey, if it works,
I guarantee you he remembers Ruskin.
If it works out, great. Because he's supposed to be in the Carolinas.
Oh, okay.
Right after Thanksgiving. If it works out, great. He might stop by here.
Okay.
The night before Thanksgiving, and maybe we'll do a pre-Thanksgiving baile.
Yeah.
We done it before. We did it last year.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So if it works out, then he'll play for us that night.
Yes, sir. So what you got going on in Lola's this weekend?
We actually, you know what? We got 2 bailes. We got Lalo Quintanilla, and we got we also have the los
corridos and Lola's.
Chamacos on Saturday.
What's going on?
Listen, the door is always open. But again, the door is always open.
Are you gonna come and do your Beto Quintanilla rendition?
Eso, ya te imaginas.
You gotta come and do your Beto Quintanilla rendition, man. Yeah. Yeah. So el nuevo León del Corrido.
Yeah. Oh, you're the DJ.
Yeah, I'm DJing that night. It's your place and you hired me. You don't even remember that shit.
Hey, I was gonna ask you. Do you have a playlist for Friday? Because it's kind of like it's a little bit different.
Nah, a professional DJ like me with over 30 years, they come, we fill the crowd, and we're like, no, You can even adjust to this in ¿cómo se dice? You could even play to this. Once you see the crowd, if
Yeah, you gotta
ask them where they're from, y como te dice, oh, esta gente es de Matamoros, you know you're playing cumbias. You know,
Cumbias,
Tierra
tropangos.
Caliente, you know it's Tierra Caliente. You know what I mean? Guanajuato, Guerrero, you know what you're going to go to.
Oaxaca? Los Creyentes going to be here?
Yeah, so when you hear the band, you kind of know who's coming, but it's when you see, you're like, I know exactly what I'm going to play here. So if it's Beto Quintanilla, it's norteño, you know it's going to be a lot of corridos. But again, you don't, as a DJ, you don't want to play too much corridos because he's already going to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, because you're going to be playing his corridos.
No, yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Y ya están hablando toda la gente que van a venir, right?
Yeah.
Ya te habló el gordo Pacas que dijo, I'm there.
Yeah, es el hermano de Beto Quintanilla. So, yeah, people want to see him.
Hay un saludo para gordo Pacas.
And that's going to be on Friday, this Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
This Friday, ladies and gentlemen, come see. It's Lalo Quintanilla, right?
Lalo Quintanilla.
Lalo Quintanilla. This Friday, Lalo Quintanilla.
El nuevo León de
El
los
nuevo
corridos.
León del Corrido. Yeah, he's going to be here live here at Lola's Nightclub and Kitchen. What's the address?
6656 US 301 South and Riverview, Florida.
And then-
33578.
And then Saturday, Los Chamacos are going to be live, ladies and gentlemen. Los Chamacos live here at Lola's Nightclub. You definitely do not want to miss it. And if you need a DJ, whenever you need a DJ, boda, quinceañera, bautizo, divorcio, lo que sea, you can also hit me up at 813-650-7614 or check me out on El Bad Boy DJ Juan Jose on every single platform. El Bad Boy DJ Juan Jose. Go check out my Facebook page. I'm always posting a whole bunch of videos. You can always go check that out. How do they reach a couple of bands if they need a band?
You can always contact us through Facebook, Instagram, on Exit 240 Productions, and just let us know what kind of music you're looking for. If you're looking for cumbias, let us know where you're from, and we will direct you in the right direction.
Can you bring
towards
Broco
where-
956 with you?
Yo pa' qué quiero ese cabrón.
What's he gonna do? Take up time? No, y lo bueno con Exit 240, ladies and gentlemen, he's got a variety of bands. So he's got an estilo that you're looking for. So if you're looking for grupero, you're looking for norteño, even tierra caliente, doesn't matter. He's got every single style, and he also has a whole bunch of styles of DJs and grupos and whatever you need, he can hook you up for that.
Yes, sir. Tenemos una banda with 18 members. So we got everything that you can
all the
that you
estilos,
can use. We also
You got to use a bus for that one.
we also do any kind of recording. If you got some tracks you want to record, you can always come.
Studio,
You know what I mean? Come to the studio. We got Christian Dimas, producer, in there. We're doing videos with CV Productions. Shout out to Checo Velasquez, who's helping us here today with the cameras.
Oh, that's what it means. CV.
CV, Checo Velasquez.
Oh, shoot.
So he's doing the videos and the editing for us. So if you got something that you need some help with, the project that you're doing, and you need some help, you know what I mean, we definitely can help you in that
One-stop shop.
area. Yeah, one-stop shop.
If you don't know, somebody knows.
And let's say you want to put a track together, you're not a musico, you just got a song that you wrote, we can put all the musicals together. You don't have to have no musical talent. We'll make sure it comes out the way. Yeah, I'll see. So, we got that. Shout out to
Juan Arvez?
Juan Narvaez, Taco King of Ruskin. Shout out to him, and we got some sponsors coming up. So starting next week, we'll be definitely announcing some sponsors that are coming on board. If you're a sponsor, want to come on board, get a hold of here, Carlos, and he'll tell you what the prices are and how to be able to,
We'll do
the cause.
We'll do a free before 10 o'clock.
right? No, I think I think the sponsors will have to know that what the people they're targeting, and I think they'll know what demographic we bring to the table.
Yeah, we'll do a video, right? Or
Yes, sir.
yeah,
All right. Well, did we touch every subject? We got everything pretty much?
I
everything.
think so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, pues don't miss it. Next week, we're back every single Tuesday, starting at 9-ish. At 9-ish.
Is good.
So we start at 9 every single Tuesday. So, just be by your the Facebook on Tuesday, and we're about to go on anytime after 9. Es que a veces we're connecting some new stuff and trying out some new gears and trying, fixing all the bugs and stuff like that. It's a trial and error, pero así pasa. I always say, let's just get something on. Let's get something on, and it's on. People can see us, and we can go from there, como quiera. And people even grow with us. They're like, no, but they're están echando ganas. And we saw them when they were barely starting with one camera. Now they got a few, and when they had nobody interview. So, You know, you guys are growing with us, and we appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna try to have more music on too. You know,
Yeah.
I talked to Carlos about it. You know, we're gonna try to get some more music, get some more live bands to come on here. So you know, you guys just bear with us.
Hey, don't forget we
I
got
mean, we're new to the game.
Hey, we got Bumper here. We got Bumper Gomez doing Wacky Wednesday.
Is that a Monday?
November 19. No, it's
On 19, it's a Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, November 19.
around the corner, man.
And Bajo Cero will be performing here.
That's gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Most famous from from Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you, como siempre, every Tuesday being with us. En el nombre de Bad Boy DJ Juan Jose, Mr.
Carlos Aviles.
And also,
Joe Mendiola, Exit 240 Productions.
thank you for joining us here at the Menavi Podcast. Muchas gracias. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Saludos.
Listo, como siempre, baby. Yeah.